Guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time seeing my face. My name is Aisha, and Assalamu alaikum to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. Ramadan Kareem, Ramadan Mubarak. If you're just seeing my face, welcome. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, okay? Make sure you subscribe. It's currently really well, it's not really late, but it's pretty late in the day for me to even be vlogging per se. But I still thought I should record something today, so I recorded me cooking my pasta. And it came out really good. So if you guys want to try out the recipe, if you guys do try out the recipe, because I added things that people typically don't add to it, if you try it out, substitute it, whatever the case is, do let me know. Guys, right now I'm a whole chef in my own right, period. Wife me right now. Do you see how yummy that looks? Like, it's literally so creamy and it's so good. The mushrooms just make it taste even better, honestly. But you guys should definitely try it out. The jerk seasoning, to me, I just feel like it adds like that kick that I need as an African. I don't know. But yeah, it's bomb. I just wanted to talk about something really quick, because the reason why I didn't even record today or vlog today is because today was just a really stressful day. Anyways, I don't want to talk too much about it because I've had enough negativity for one day, and I just kind of feel like I want to focus on the positive and like the biggest takeaway for me and the biggest lesson that I want people to take away from this. Like, to start off, I want to say treat people the way that you want to be treated. And like, that's like the biggest thing, because people on a day-to-day basis they can be like pretty messed up, you know what I'm saying? They treat people any type of way, and it might not even be because they don't like that person. It might be just because they're having a bad day of their own and they find it hard to be kind to somebody else when they're having their own problems. But I feel like we should always be empathetic of other people and what they're going through and how they might be feeling, and just try our best to, you know, like, treat people how we would want to be treated. Like, if you were having a bad day, how would you want somebody to treat you? And I feel like if we did behave in that manner, we would avoid so many like issues, and we would just walk with like a lighter heart. Which leads me to my next topic, is about forgiveness. A couple of days, and I told you guys that I like am in this forum / conference call every morning with these other amazing Muslim girls, and we just talk about different topics. And a couple of days ago, the topic was forgiveness, and I think the common trend that we all kept expressing was that if we wanted to be forgiven by God, like be forgiven by God, we have to have a forgiving heart. Obviously, we're just human and none of us can like be God, but we want to try to emulate one of his 99 names, or each of his 99 names, carry on some of those characteristics, whether it's being graceful, whether it's being forgiving, whether it's being merciful, any of that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you aren't a forgiving person, how could you expect God to forgive you? And I feel like that's a mantra that I've been carrying through my life, like for the past couple of years, because I'm not a perfect person, you know? I'm not perfect, and other people aren't perfect. So if somebody wrongs me, even if they don't apologize, I forgive them for my being, like my well-being. You know what I'm saying? Like, I forgive them so that I can move on, so that their actions aren't taken a toll on me and my life and the way I feel about life and the way that I feel life. And it is easier said than done, but sometimes you need to take into account that nobody's in control of your mental health but you. That's why I just want to spread the message that we should all try to be forgiving. And I know there's some things, and that's something that we talked about in the forum as well, like there's some things where you feel like are just too much for you to forgive, but like I want you to remember, you're not forgiving them for their sake, for their ease of mind. You're forgiving them for you. Because when you hold so much animosity in your chest and anger in your chest about somebody that's wronged you, that means your heart is carrying that weight, and meaning it's heavier, and you want to walk around with like a light heart and as least amount of worries as possible. So it's like, if you are forgiving for yourself, and because you know that if you're forgiving of this person and their actions and you're able to move on with your life, God will be forgiving of you and the things that you've done, whether it's like knowingly sinning or unknowingly sinning. You know, that gives you some sort of peace of mind in a sense, you know. And also you are removing power from that person's hand to even be able to affect you to that point. You're removing power from their hand to be able to affect the way you feel about yourself, the way you think, how you feel, period. And it's such a liberating feeling to remove that power from their hands and put it back in your hands. And I always use this analogy of, you know, you want to remain in the passenger seat, in the driver's seat of your life, and you never want to be in the passenger seat, because the moment you allow somebody else's actions to dictate the way you feel about yourself or the way you view life or the way you move, that is the moment that you put that person in control of your life. And you can't do that. You have to remain in the driver's seat of your life and keep cruising on and staying in control and staying in control of your destiny, because at the end of the day, you haven't worked so hard to become who you are just to allow somebody else to bring you down. So I'm taking that advice for myself, and I hope you guys can take that advice for yourselves and in your day-to-day you know, problems, because honestly speaking, at the end of the day, it's not worth it. I always say that, you know, tomorrow is not promised, and you want to be the best version of yourself because of that, and you want to leave a positive impact on the world. And I just think that's something that we all have to try to do, and just try to be better, because 2020 is just showing different colors that this world is just anyhow. And because of that, you want to tread lightly. You don't want to be offending God. You don't want to be offending anybody. You don't want to be causing ruckus, because that's adding sin to your life. Unnecessary sin. But anyways, I feel like I've wrapped enough for today, so I'm just gonna do some homework, watch some YouTube videos, catch up on some Ramadan vlogs, Ramadan series, and go to bed, because today has been a day. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope that you guys are enjoying your Ramadan, and I hope you're enjoying your regular day if you're not fasting. And just remember to be kind to each other. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.